What's good, YouTube? Because of Covey here. So we're diving into the next one that we haven't done from the One Light Town album. There were other ones, Not a Perfect Man, and then Felt Like Rapping. We already did those ones. So if you guys want to see those ones and you haven't yet, they're in the playlist that pops up at the end of this video. So they'll be right in there for you guys. Go check those out if you want to for me. I would really appreciate it. Very excited for another one off this album. This one's called Miss the Old Days. I've really enjoyed the vibe of this album. Has a lot of energy, a lot of motivational kind of energy. It's very, very uplifting with the vibe of it, and the storytelling in it is very incredible. Justtrae has really doubled down on letting everybody know where he stands and what he wants his music to represent, and I appreciate the hell out of that with this album. It's a very, very good storytelling album. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics, instrumentation. I love breaking down everything and analyzing everything. I'm very, very particular about breaking down lyrics, as those of you who have been here for a while already know. I love diving into the lyrics. If that's not your thing, there's plenty of other videos that don't spend that amount of time talking, and you can go enjoy them and show them love because they're all fucking fantastic as well. So go show them love, right? I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I say in every video, if you're going through anything in your life, whether it's a mental health struggle or you're battling addiction or you're just having a lot of bad days and things seem like they're not going to get better, I promise you life can get better. As somebody who is in recovery from alcohol and drug addiction, both at the same time of my life, it was a hell of a battle, man. But I have arrived here, and now I get on here and I spread inspiration with you guys and listen to awesome music. We talk about life and all of the struggles inside of it and ways that you can pull yourself out of that and get into the real nitty gritty breakdown of the lyrics than the story that music tells, right? That's my favorite thing, is getting into the story of all of these songs. So I'm not going to ramble any longer for you guys. We're going to get into this one. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Miss the Old Days, Justtrae. A chill one.
Blood on blood, that is all I need. With the glow from street lights and some family, we got the southern roots underneath our feet. Talking about the old times from the family tree.
Man, Justtrae is too real. He is so real. Some of you guys that are newer to him that are watching these videos probably didn't know that he could sing good too. Yeah, Justtrae can sing as well. He has some country music out as well. You guys can go check that out. I think that it's very good. It's like comparable to the more old style country that just has that outlaw flair to it. It's just real to the story of life and everything like that. It doesn't resonate with that mainstream watered down message that you get inside of country music nowadays. So I really like when he gets in this bag. Let's let him continue.
Live long enough to see what's after me. I miss the old days, running around the fields I knew. Miss the old blue skies, staying up to see the moon. Man, I miss the old days when we had no curfew. Miss the old days with the life I knew. I miss the old days, running around the fields I knew. Miss the old blue skies, staying up to see the moon. Man, I miss the old days when we had no curfew. I miss the old times with the life I knew.
Man, that's love right there. That is so relatable, man. Blood on blood, that is all I need. What a first bar for a song, right? What a first bar. I love it. With the glow from streetlights and some family, we got the southern roots underneath our feet, talking about the old times from the family tree, sharing stories that have been passed on from generation to generation, tales of the legends of the family, right? Every family's got those, man. You hear some shit about somebody in your family from like 100 years ago sometimes, and you're like, damn, they were wild, man, right? You gotta love it. I love that he makes you reminisce on stuff like that when he gets into this bag right here. The fucking family bag is what he's in right now. He said, hope I live long enough to say what's after me. I miss the old days running around the fields I knew. Miss the old blue sky staying up to see the moon. Nice scheme. I love the scheme. Very, very great descriptors here. The visualization is on point. I miss the old days when we had no curfew. I miss the old days with the life I knew. Man, that is so deep. It's so damn relatable, right? Ain't it just damn relatable? Running around being a menace whenever you're younger, waiting for the street lights to come on because that was the cue to get your ass heading home, or you were gonna fucking hear a whistle from a couple miles away in some instances, right?
Life I knew. I miss the old days, running around the fields I knew. Miss the old blue skies, staying up to see the moon. And I miss the old days when we had no curfew. I miss the old times with the life I knew.
Hell yeah, man. I love this guitar. So beautiful.
I miss the good old days, running out on street lights. Miss the good old days, standing after 3 fights. But the blood that's on my knuckles never had no worry. Only thing I'm worried about, my mama seen that I'm dirty. Somebody tell me where the day's gone when I need a break. Sorry, mama moved away just so I could escape. If I would've stayed at home, I'd be locked in a cage. Driving through my old town, hit the gas with no brakes.
Damn, that's fucking fire right there. I really like that verse a whole lot. So relatable and fucking honest. I love it. The realism is there. I miss the old times with the life I knew. I miss the good old days running out on street lights. Miss the good old days standing after 3 fights, right? Man, when I tell you that my step siblings and I, whenever we were growing up and shit, my siblings and I would love to reenact WWE kind of shit. And we would fuck ourselves up sometimes. There were days that it was like sore times afterwards, right? But you're still standing though. You're still alright. And that's what he's talking about is those battles that you have in your younger years. You just battle with people sometimes. It is what it is. And you win some and you lose some in most instances, right? That's life for you. So, but the blood that's on my knuckles never had no worry. Only thing I'm worried about is my mama seeing that I'm dirty. He said, Mama's gonna be mad that I just got the clothes she bought me dirty. That's what I'm worried about. I'm gonna get smacked in the head for that. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Man, oh man. He said, sorry, Mama moved away just so... He said, somebody tell me where the day is going when I need a break. Sorry, Mama moved away just so I could escape. Wow, that is deep as hell, man. That is such a personal bar right there. Wow. I appreciate the openness of the vulnerability of that bar, right? That's a very honest bar right there. Super real. That one hits the heart, man. He said, just so I could escape the things that were holding him back from being who he thought that he was, probably. Didn't really have much to do with probably any specific exact person or instance even. It was more of a thing where finding oneself needed to happen. The escape needed to happen so that the alone time could happen. The self-discovery needed to happen. That's what he's talking about. And he's just saying, sorry, that had to happen, right? Man, that is so relatable. That is very beautiful right there. Very, very vulnerable kind of bar. Man, we gotta take this back. Hold on, this just got fucking real with that one, right?
That I'm dirty. Somebody tell me where the day's gone when I need a break. Sorry, Mama moved away just so I could escape. If I would've stayed at home, I'd be locked in a cage. Driving through my old town, hit the gas with no brakes.
Said if I would've stayed at home, I'd I'd be locked in a cage. Driving through my old town, hit the gas with no brakes. Man, man. Driving through my old town, hit the gas with no brakes. That is a wow. If you know, you know with that one, right? Jesus Christ, man, that's some southern shit right there. That's some down south shit right there. Wow. If I would have stayed at home, I'd be locked in a cage. Is such a deep follow up to the previous bars of that. I really like this one. I like how open it is. I love the emotion in it. I love the honest storytelling of it being open and honest enough in a song format to be like, I had to leave basically everything behind to do this and become who I needed to be to do this and everything and find myself. Although it was painful, look at it now, right? That's what it is, too. This is one of those songs that's just very much so allowing people to know that he hasn't forgotten where it all started and where it came from, right? But also doubling down on the fact that it did indeed need to happen still, even though it was a painful occurrence in the life, right? Damn, man, I love stuff like this. It's so relatable.
Long days, I miss the old days whenever I pray. I miss the old days, running around the fields I knew. Miss the old blue skies, staying up to see the moon. Man, I miss the old days when we had no curfew. Miss the old days with the life I knew. I miss the old days, running around the fields I knew. Miss the old blue skies, staying up to see the moon. Man, I miss the old days when we had no curfew. I miss the old times with the life I know. I miss the old times with the life I know. Blood on blood, that is all I need. With the glow from street lights and some family. We got the southern roots underneath our feet. Talking about the old times from the family tree. I miss the old days, running around the fields I knew. Miss the old blue skies, staying up to see the moon. Man, I miss the old days when we had no curfew. I miss the old times with the life I knew.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. That's love right there. Wow. That is probably not necessarily what some people would have been expecting towards the end of an album like this, right? But it is a tale as old as time. The songs like this always go with the end, towards the end of the album. This one is like, it had me very, very close, like, to tearing up towards the end of it. Just the essence of it, the classicness of it. It really, like, this is one of those sounds that is so true to what country music should be and what country music should sound like. What a real country story should sound like. Just genuinely saying what it is that you feel about your life, what you miss about the old days, where you are now, how you got to where you are now, even going as far as to apologize for having to leave behind a lot of things and change a lot of things in your life that were probably uncomfortable changes, I would imagine. I know all about that, certainly. So it is what it is at the end of the day. And when you become successful, this is the kind of songs that it allows you to write. you really go back to that time in your mind a lot of the days, and just like, damn, things were really a lot kind of simple then, right? It was like a scuffle here, a scuffle there, looking at the moon, running around fields, telling stories, right? And now it's like this, which is fantastic, but you guys know. Oh man, it's a high stress level career, man. Even if you're good at managing yourself in it and everything like that, it's a high stress level career to be involved in. And when you get involved with it, you realize that very fucking quickly, very quickly. Even when you're just like hardly nobody knowing you, it's like people still say mean things to you and fuck with you and shit, right? So it's like it's just the nature of the beast. Whenever you put yourself in front of the public, you should expect to get scrutinized on certain levels because everybody's going to have something to say. Not everybody's going to not say it, right? Some people just say it, they don't care. So it is what it is. And this is one of those songs that's just reminiscing on the simpler times where everything was that. And he told the story so damn well. It reminds me so much of things that I grew up with and the way that I grew up with my siblings and with my family and stuff like that. It's very relatable, entirely relatable. Scuffles were not a far and few between thing when it comes to my family. It was a daily fucking battle. Like, that shit did not end. It carried in like it was bad. Yep, that's how it was, man. Those are the younger years. You live and you learn. You grow up eventually. That is what it is. I really enjoyed this. I love that he went as far as to tell us this much of his story in one song alone. It was really relatable and reminiscent, man. I love reminiscent songs like this. The original video for this will be in the description as always. Subscribe to Justtrae. Show all the artists we have on the channel love. That's what we do this for, especially the independent artists, man. They really bust their asses to get this music out there. It's not easy to get out there with your music without a big marketing team and without a label owning everything that you fucking write and telling you what you can and can't say. Whenever you set out on a mission to just be yourself and be your own artist that says what they want and tells whatever story they want every single time that they put something out, it makes it very difficult to get yourself out there because you are real. That's what it is. It's because you're real, and we live in a very plastic material kind of world nowadays where everything is glitz and glamour and the sun has to shine out of your asshole essentially. That's the world that we live in. So to be an independent artist that says the kind of things Justtrae does and moves the way that he does, it's a very impressive feat, and the accomplishments that he has are entirely deserved. So congratulations again on all the success, Justtrae. You really deserve it, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please reach out for help if you need it with addiction or mental health. There's plenty of help out there, and you can better yourself and live a better life. I promise you that. I'm living proof that you can do that. So we're gonna get out of here. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me, comment those suggestions, subscribe up this way, bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Have a blessed night. Peace.